Decentralized currency is a new kind of money that lives on the internet, designed for the digital age. Unlike traditional money, which is issued and managed by governments or central banks, decentralized currency operates independently of any single authority. It's not controlled by any single person, company, or government. Instead, it's powered by a global network of users who all play a part in keeping the system running. Imagine a public ledger, visible to everyone, unchangeable by any one person, that records every transaction. This ledger is called the blockchain, and it's the backbone of decentralized currency. This ledger is stored on thousands of computers worldwide, making the system fair and secure. Because so many people maintain copies, it's almost impossible for anyone to cheat or manipulate the records. No bank or authority can freeze your account or block your payments. You have the freedom to send and receive money whenever you want, wherever you are. The technology behind this is called blockchain, a chain of blocks, each containing a list of transactions. Every block is linked to the one before it, creating a secure and transparent history. Once a block is added, it's nearly impossible to alter, ensuring transparency and security. This means everyone can trust the system, even if they don't trust each other. Power is distributed among users, not centralized institutions. Decisions are made collectively and no single entity can take control. In traditional finance, we trust banks. With decentralized currency, we trust code and math. The system is built on cryptography and open algorithms, not on human promises. The rules are open for anyone to see and verify, making the system predictable and fair. Anyone can check how it works, and no one can secretly change the rules. There's no need for a middleman. Transactions are peer-to-peer. You can send money directly to anyone, anywhere in the world, instantly. Anyone with internet access can join, no permission required. This opens up financial opportunities to people who have never had access to banks or credit before. This freedom is revolutionary, offering equal access to financial tools worldwide. It breaks down barriers and empowers individuals everywhere. Decentralized currency is money for the people, by the people. It's designed to be inclusive, transparent, and accessible to all. It's a global, open, and permissionless financial system. Anyone, anywhere, can participate and benefit from this new way of managing money. The core principle, giving individuals true ownership of their wealth. You control your assets, not a bank or government. This shift is driving a movement toward a more open financial future for all, where everyone has a say and a stake in the world's money. Bitcoin was the first decentralized currency, a groundbreaking idea that would forever change how we think about money and trust in the digital age. Created in 2009 by the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto, whose true identity remains unknown to this day, Bitcoin emerged from the shadows of the internet. Satoshi's white paper described a way to send money directly between people, without banks or middlemen, using a peer-to-peer network. The goal was simple, yet radical: money free from government or institutional control, especially after the 2008 financial crisis shattered trust in traditional banks and exposed the flaws of centralized finance. Bitcoin solved the double spending problem, making sure digital money can't be copied or spent twice, using a revolutionary technology called blockchain, a public ledger that anyone can inspect. Every transaction is recorded and verified by a global network of computers, making it secure, transparent, and irreversible. No single person or company can change the records. Only 21 million bitcoins will ever exist, making it a digital form of gold, scarce, valuable, and immune to inflation by design. Early adopters mined bitcoins with their computers, securing the network and earning new coins as a reward. Anyone with a computer could participate in this new digital gold rush. Mining means using computer power to solve complex math problems, adding new blocks to the blockchain, and keeping the system running smoothly. This decentralized process keeps Bitcoin running without a central authority, relying on a global community of users and miners. Over time, more people saw Bitcoin's potential for storing value, sending money across borders, and escaping the limitations of traditional finance. Bitcoin proved a decentralized financial system could work, inspiring a new generation of thinkers, developers, and entrepreneurs. It challenged what money is, who controls it, and how value can move freely in a digital world. Bitcoin sparked a global conversation about financial freedom, privacy, and the future of money, topics that continue to shape our world today. It's more than a currency, it's a technological breakthrough, a movement, and a symbol of possibility in the digital era. Bitcoin inspired thousands of projects and a revolution in finance, opening the door to a new world of decentralized innovation. Pi Network is a digital currency project aiming to make crypto accessible to everyone. Unlike Bitcoin, Pi lets users mine coins on their phones without draining battery or using much data. Pi uses the Stellar Consensus Protocol, relying on trust circles instead of energy-intensive mining. Users invite trusted contacts, creating a global trust graph to secure transactions. This approach is energy efficient and allows millions to participate with just a smartphone. Pi is focused on building a large, engaged community before launching on public exchanges. The project is in an enclosed phase. Users can't yet trade Pi for other currencies. The goal: build real utility and a strong community for long-term value. Pi aims to be a smart contracts platform run by everyday people. It's proving that cryptocurrency can be easy, inclusive, and environmentally friendly. People use Bitcoin as digital gold, buying and holding it as a store of value. Its limited supply makes it attractive for protecting savings from inflation. Bitcoin is also used for payments, with more businesses accepting it every year. It's especially useful for fast, low-fee international transfers. For freelancers and families, Bitcoin offers a way to send money globally in minutes. Pi Network is still developing, but users already trade goods and services for Pi and online marketplaces. The Pi community is building a barter economy, exchanging everything from crafts to professional services. These early transactions help establish real-world value for Pi. The vision: a global marketplace where anyone can use Pi for everyday purchases. As the ecosystem grows, so will the ways people use Pi in daily life. More people are turning to decentralized currencies because their rules are open, transparent, and accessible to everyone. Unlike traditional financial systems, where decisions are often made behind closed doors, decentralized networks invite anyone to see how things work. Bitcoin's code is open source. Anyone, anywhere in the world can review, verify, and even contribute to it. This openness builds a foundation of trust that's hard to match. There are no secret policies or hidden agendas. Everything is public, predictable, and governed by code that anyone can inspect. The system runs on math and cryptography, not on the shifting decisions of a few individuals. This means the rules are enforced automatically without bias or interference. In contrast, banks operate behind closed doors, making decisions we can't see or influence. Their processes are often opaque, and customers must simply trust that their interests are being protected. Bitcoin's rules, like its fixed supply, are hard-coded and can't be changed by any single authority, no matter how powerful. This gives users confidence that the system won't suddenly change. Central banks, on the other hand, can print more money at will, causing inflation and devaluing people's savings over time. This unpredictability makes it hard for people to plan for the future. With Bitcoin, you are your own bank, holding your private keys and controlling your funds directly. You don't need to rely on a third party to access or move your money. No one can freeze your account or seize your assets without your consent. Your financial freedom is protected by technology, not by the promises of an institution. This self-sovereignty is a powerful reason people trust code over institutions. It empowers individuals to take control of their own financial destiny. The shift is from trusting people and organizations to trusting verifiable math and transparent systems. Decentralized networks are neutral. Anyone can participate, no permission needed, and no one can be unfairly excluded. Everyone is treated equally by the same rules, regardless of who they are or where they come from. This impartiality and transparency are what make decentralized systems so trustworthy, and why more people are choosing to trust code over traditional banks. Decentralized currencies promise financial inclusion for billions who lack access to banks. All you need is a smartphone and internet, no ID, no minimum deposit. Anyone can create a digital wallet and join the global economy in minutes. People can receive payments, save securely, and transact worldwide. For example, a farmer in Africa can get paid in Bitcoin directly to their phone. Pi Network lets users accumulate digital currency that could fund businesses or education. These tools open economic opportunities for the unbanked and underbanked. Decentralized currencies create a level playing field, regardless of where you live. The result: a truly global, equitable financial system. Decentralized currencies offer freedom, but also new challenges. Security is crucial. You're responsible for your private keys. Lose them, and your funds are gone. There's no customer support to recover lost crypto. Scams and hacks are risks, especially for newcomers. Exchanges can be hacked, so safe storage, like hardware wallets, is essential. Price volatility is another issue. Crypto values can swing wildly in a day. This makes everyday spending and investing risky. Volatility may decrease as markets mature, but it's a barrier now. Regulatory uncertainty is also a challenge. Rules change and vary by country. Some governments embrace crypto, others ban it. Navigating this landscape is tough for users and businesses. Overcoming security, volatility, and regulation is key for crypto's future. These hurdles must be addressed for mass adoption. Decentralized currencies are paving the way to financial freedom, control over your own economic life. Bitcoin and Pi network shift power from institutions to individuals. Bitcoin acts as a secure, inflation-resistant store of value. It lets people preserve wealth outside traditional systems. Pi network makes crypto accessible to anyone with a smartphone, building a global community, the vision, a currency for daily transactions and decentralized apps. The future will likely include many digital currencies, each serving different needs. The common thread is decentralization. Users hold the power. This is the foundation for a more open, fair, and free financial future. The journey is just beginning. The rise of decentralized currencies marks a turning point in financial history. Bitcoin and Pi network show that money can be open, transparent, and user-controlled. These systems give people more control over their financial destinies. Real-world uses, from saving to bartering, prove this is more than theory. Trust is rooted in code, not institutions, opening doors for billions. Challenges remain, but they're steps on the path to progress. Decentralized currencies put financial power in our hands. The revolution is distributed, one block, one user at a time.